PoCoTreasures here once again. I'm going to start this video by saying shout out to my boy Ernesto. He got me a camera arm that mounts to my desk. So hopefully I can give you guys better quality videos. Now it has a ring light on it. It's going to take me a little bit of getting used to. Just bear with me. So I've been saying I have pennies laying around, and I do. I got 2 boxes of them. Today we're going to open up one of those boxes. Fun fact, that pennies were actually what got me started in coin roll hunting. I don't know if you know, but I will tell you, 1982 pennies are made out of 3% copper. So if you're looking at a penny, which is worth 1 cent, and then you look at 3 cents in copper, you're already talking a 2-cent gain. And I was like, man, this is an unlimited money glitch. So I started collecting pennies. And I only did them for the sake of having pennies around. And as I was going through them, I started noticing weird things about the pennies. And we call those errors, right? So as I was going through them, I noticed there's errors to be found. And that's kind of what drove my hobby to begin with. So today, man, pennies, they're a huge, huge list of things you can find on pennies. And we're going to be looking at all of them. Huge wide range data of different errors, double die obverses, repunch mint marks, things like that we're going to be looking at. There's a lot with pennies. So one of the first things that I'm going to be looking at to begin with is just older style pennies. So right here, I have a wheat penny, right? I'm always going to hold on to any wheat penny I could find. This is actually a 1916 wheat penny. So that's pretty old. So we're going to be looking for any old pennies. I'm going to keep any S-mint pennies. And if I could find any errors along the way, we're also going to keep those. All right. Hope everyone's doing good. In 2 weeks' time, my Xbox broke, my dryer broke, and then my neighbor's house got struck with lightning and it fried my TV. So it's been a expensive and busy couple weeks for us. So that's where I'm at, but you know, life happens. So I'm going to start looking through these pennies and I'll bring you back if I find anything. All right, guys, stay tuned. All right, guys, got through my first 10 rolls and we have 4 wheat cents. So this first one is a 1953. I'm calling this one a 1916, but it's pretty hard to tell. It's pretty worn. This one, 1936. A lot of corrosion on it. And then a 1942D. Lincoln wheat cent. So 10 rolls down, 40 more to go. So far I have 4 wheat cents. Let's see if we can find anything else. All right, guys, I went through the first 10, we shared that, and I went through 3 more rows of 30 coins. So on the second row, I found a 1946, a 1942 Philadelphia, no mint mark. That was it. On the third row, I found a Canadian penny, which I do keep those. I think they're fun to keep. They don't make them anymore, so I think they're worth keeping. Fourth row, my best so far. We have a 1964. A 1953, a 1962, that looks in really good condition, a 1955, no doubling on this unfortunately, I did look under my microscope, a 1951 Philadelphia, no mint mark, A 1996. I think it just looked really cool with its rainbow appearance. So I pulled that aside to show you guys. I'm sure it's environmental damage in some sort, chemicals or burns. Another Canadian penny. I think this one's pretty older. 1950s Canadian cent. Another of that weird rainbow toned chemical burn damage penny. And then a third one. That toning's pretty cool, but it obviously brings nothing to the coin. 1984. I know with silver they have toning, but I don't think wheat cents really have toning. I could be wrong though. So I'm gonna open the last 10 rolls on camera with you guys, and we'll see what we get. Oops. Another Canadian cent. This one is 1980. And I always keep my Canadian cents. So that'll go to the side. My biggest find I ever found was a cud on a Lincoln Memorial cent that I sold on eBay for, I think it sold for like 60 bucks. Other than that, haven't really found anything groundbreaking on these pennies. There's a lot to learn with them. There really is, and for some people it could be off-putting. I know, honestly, out of all coins, I do not enjoy pennies as much, just because of how much there is to know and to learn with all the repunched mint marks, doublings, close AMs, wide AMs. I mean, I feel like someone could spend the majority of their collecting just in pennies, because there's so many different varieties and errors that are out there. I definitely need to learn more about them. I feel like I stay away from them because of how much time and effort goes into Lincoln cents. Well, pet cents in general, not just Lincoln cents, but that's a pretty old one, 1939. Look at that. Got some copper spotting though, unfortunately, corrosion, but it's not so bad for a $39. I think with a lot of collectors, obviously your best bang for your buck is pennies, because a whole box is $25. So, you know, $100 of quarters or $100 of pennies, which one can you stretch farther as far as looking at what's in there and what's available? It's definitely pennies. I would definitely say, you know, there's some, with silver, it's nice because there's an inherent, like, value of, oh, I have a precious metal. So it's always fun to look for, and I think a lot of people, you know, their main objective is silver. Me personally, I love the ting of silver. These pennies just don't give me the, they don't scratch the itch when it comes to the sound of them, you know. But I'm trying to search through multiple currencies, denominations for you guys to just be able to put out enough videos and try to cover a fair amount of coverage. But I've only gone through 2 rolls, and I'm in like 8 minutes already of this clip before I trim it down. So I think after this roll, I'm gonna end it, and then I will bring you guys back with my total finds for this 5th row, last final $5, and then we'll talk about everything we've found for this hunt. So I will be back with you guys in a little bit. I'll let you know what we find. All right, guys. Last 10 rolls of the box. Nothing crazy. It's going to be just 2 Canadian pennies. So for a total today, we found 4 Canadian pennies, with the oldest being this 1950. And then we also found a total of 10 Lincoln wheat cents in a box of $25. We're also going to be leaving with 1 shiny 62, and then just my rainbow pennies, the toning that I thought was cool. So for a total of $25, looks like we got 14 coins in total that we're going to be keeping today. While we're speaking about pennies, Lincoln cents, please remember I have a 91S Proof 69 red deep cameo graded by PCGS that I'm going to be giving away for free. Only thing you have to do is subscribe to the channel, and you'll be entered in for a drawing. At 300 subscribers, I'll be doing a subscriber drawing. I'll be going off the subscriber list, so please make sure your subscriptions are public, not private, so I can see your name. And then 1 lucky person is going to get this sent to their house for free. As the channel continues to grow, I will have more subscriptions or subscription giveaways, so please stay tuned. Leave a like and subscribe. If there's something you would like to see differently done, please let me know. If you like pennies, I can do more of those, or maybe you like nickels. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you want, and I'll try to do what I can for you guys, all right? Thanks again for watching and subscribing, and I'll see you on the next one.